Hey you guys, welcome back. It's been a long time, 6 months video. And anyway, today what we are going to be discussing is a new Roblox update relating to buoyancy forces. Now, I'll show you what this means and how you can use it. So let's get into it. So Roblox recently rolled out aerodynamics or aerodynamic updates, which basically work on something called fluid forces and air density, of course. So this flow example, it can make things float essentially. Now I'll show you how you can do it yourself in your own Roblox studio. And of course this has not been fully rolled out yet because it was only released like about a month ago. But I assume it'll probably be fully released maybe around sometime early next year, 2024. Now this thing actually uses the wind feature that was added not too long ago. And you can make a ton of cool things with these. For example, here you can see you can make gliders with this. And you can also make other maybe flying ships also. So let's check it out. So I'm in Roblox Studio right now, as you can see, and this is going to be our test subject. The sphere is going to be our test subject, and we're essentially going to manipulate the way it floats. And now I have 4 buttons over here. The red is up, down, left, and right. So first download this 1 point over here, and now before we start the testing, if you want to enable this in your studio, you have to first click on file, click on studio settings, click on file beta features, then you should be able to click name, and you should have all of the updates here. Just click name and you'll immediately get all. If you don't have this enabled and on beta channel, then you should definitely enable it because it will allow you to have a preview of all future Roblox updates. Okay, after that, click save. And this message will appear, would you like to restart studio now? Then click restart later or restart. And now the most important part is click on workspace. Now what we're going to do is we're going to edit the air density. Now if you scroll down in the properties menu here, you'll see something called air density. And by default, it should be set to like 0.01. But I recommend changing it to 10. 10 is the max it can go. It can't go anything above 10. And this is because it will be a lot easier to manipulate it if it's 10. You can even set it to 1. But then if you set it to 1, you have to work with like 0.99, 0.98. So I just set it 10, it'll be a lot easier to work with. And now we're gonna test it. But first, the sphere, right? Or your object in general. You'll have to click on it, and then you have to scroll down until you find something called custom physical properties, and then you're going to want to enable that. Go into density and set the density to be any number less than the air density. So our air density is 10, and here the density for the sphere is 9.99. So this is just a little dense in the air, and I'll show you why I chose this. So let's click play and let's test it out. I'm gonna close the toolbox because I didn't require it. Also, one more thing, when you test it, your character will most likely go flying, like here. And to basically stop that, you're gonna want to click on your character in the workspace, and then just select all the parts in your character. Then go to custom physical properties, enable it, and then change the density to 100. That'll make your character drop down, and I believe this can even be used for flying. And slow fall. So cool. Okay, anyway, yeah. So if I jump on the ball, it moves a bit. You can see it's even starting to float. Just bring it down. Not bounce. Okay, anyway. Let's try up. So as you can see, it's going up, and then down, and then left, and then right. Let's just go down again. So this can work in many ways, but as I said, the problem is if I set my density to say 5 and we do up, I will go up too. So I have to set my density to 100. And let's just change this back to down. So I recommend that if you're going to use this to manipulate certain objects in your game, remember to set all the objects to either be A, anchored, or B, have a density higher than the density. So anyway, the way I made these buttons here is quite simple. You just need a script, and then a clip detector, of course, clip detector here. And I set the script in our script surface. Now the main thing that you're going to manipulate in the script is a global win, which is a workspace property. And it's a vector 3, so you're going to need to use a vector3.new. And of course it uses the standard X, Y, and Z. So up is Y, down. So I personally can't think of use this. I lack creativity, but I'm sure many developers in our community will be able to figure out amazing ways to put this to use. So tell me what you guys think of it. Honestly, I feel like it's a good update, but I feel like it may have some negative effects on games that already have their own physics and buoyancy simulations. So tell me what you guys think about it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.